Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of GTA 5 on the PS5. And if you guys are enjoying this series, please do drop a like on it because it does help the algorithm and does help the series out a lot. So we're continuing from where we left off here, and on this part we're going to be helping Michael to get back his family. But before we do that, there's actually a radio broadcast that I wanted to play here. So I missed a lot of the radio broadcasts in this because I just turned off the music for copyright. But there's one actually talking about Rocco in GTA 4 that I wanted to play here.
Vinewood agent found murdered.
Are you drinking manure? Flo says so.
Vinewood talent agent Rocco Pelosi has been murdered. Pelosi, who represented the actor Milton McElroy and the director Anton Boudelet, moved to Los Santos from Alderney a few years ago. Police as yet have no leads.
Pollution news.
So you heard that there? Rocco left Alderney to go. Well, he mostly stayed in. I don't think it was ever confirmed that he lived in Alderney in GTA 4, but Alderney is not Liberty City. A lot of people think that Alderney is Liberty City. Alderney is based in the state of New Jersey. That's what Alderney is based on. And Alderney City is Jersey City. So Liberty City is Bohan Dukes, Broker, and Algonquin. That is Liberty City. Alderney is a different state, and Liberty City is in Liberty State, which is based on New York State. I've been looking at that Chip Peterson thing. I might have something. Okay, and I'm gonna have to lower the music again. That's why I missed a lot of the, unfortunately, the news bulletins in the game, because I had to turn off music so many times because there's so much copyright.
Hey, but hey, I'm sorry I spiked you, okay? I get so mad and I can't control things, and then, shit just falls on top of me. My life sucks right now, and I don't know what to do except I want to say I love you and hug it out.
What was that explosion?
That shit is just, well, I'd say gay, but I have some friends who are gay, so that's not cool anymore, and the ones that I don't really like, it's not because they're gay, so lame, all right? You are just a lame and angry psycho sometimes. You do bad shit and things. I don't know if I love you, and I'm pretty sure I hate you a little bit, but I'm just so fucking upset that we can't even see each other. And you're just a drunk, lame dad.
You know what? That might just be the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
It's ridiculous how Jimmy blames Michael for everything constantly.
Buy me a car?
What?
Of course.
I mean, not in the "so will you buy me a car" kind of way, in a completely off-topic "can you buy me a car." I mean, firstly, I'm a fat shit that you ruined. And secondly, I will get a job, and I will stop smoking pot, in that sort of way, okay?
I love you too, son. Now, go. Get a job, because I don't have the money to buy you a car. Besides which way, I'm probably gonna be dead in a couple weeks anyway.
Please don't die, okay? Yeah, it's great catching up with you too, Dad.
Yeah. Hey, how's your mother?
Oh, she's great. No, she's not. She's bored. I mean, all this mesmerizing tantric sex she's been having with a much younger, better built, caring and compassionate man is great and all, but what's she gonna do for the other 6 hours of the day?
What the fuck?
I'm just winding you up, you miserable bastard. She's mad at you. She's scared that you're gonna die, and she wants you to go over there and prove that you give a fuck.
All right. I can take a fucking hint. Let's go. We'll get Tracy on the way.
Tracy, on the other hand, she's a star. Sort of.
So, of course, the only reason that Jimmy showed up was to ask Michael to buy him a car. And Jimmy is partly based on Anthony Jr. Soprano in The Sopranos, Tony's son. Very spoiled kid in that show as well.
You know, I don't know, stuff?
No, I don't know.
Well, what's been happening with you?
Thanks. It's been...
Hey, what's up?
It's anyone's guess.
Yeah, I get it.
You were out of the city?
Sure, you guys were gone, so I thought I'd,
Let's maybe not pretend it was anything to do with us. Those beast Hispanic dudes with automatic weapons and blacked out windows, they kind of made me think it was an involuntary exodus.
Yeah, okay. That'll work.
So a lot of people, skip through these conversations because they drive fast, but I always like to listen to the conversations.
Oh, okay. Here they are. Fabian, too. Oh, what a treat.
Oh, Caffeine, come on. Your Cullen has been sluggish for weeks.
A little bit less lifestyle guru and a little bit more boy toy, please.
Excuse me, I'm trying to write a screenplay.
Shush,
here.
woman.
Hey, Amanda. Fabian.
Why would you try to write a screenplay at a public cafe on a major road? There's gonna be a lot of noise.
A picture of holistic well-being, I don't think.
Hey.
Maybe they shit once a year between them.
Hey, that's my son!
Amanda, come. I have a new unitard on hold. You must pay for it.
Hey,
Hey.
buddy. I'm gonna ask politely that you show my wife a little respect.
Red meat has been blocking your chi as well as your digestive tract.
I ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna ask you one time, nicely.
Michael, just hit him, please.
Shush, woman!
Anything for you, sweetheart.
What are I had some really good work there, you dick!
There's a lot more where that came from, Holmes.
Was he alive?
Fabian really deserved that.
Yeah, he's fine. Listen, Amanda. I've been meaning to say to you,
What he's trying to say, Mom, is that he's a pathetic, old, drunken mess, and he needs you. And you could do a lot better than a prima donna yoga instructor with an anal fixation.
Someone say...
Shut up!
He was gonna say, did someone say yoga?
I guess we could try.
all I'm asking for is a shot.
Neutral ground. Dr. Friedlander's office.
It's perfect. All of us. I'll pick up Tracy and bring her there. Meet you?
Fine. All right, you. Come on, get up, you idiot.
Yoga?
No yoga.
All right. You know where your sister is, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait, but what about that sugar, caffeine, and emulsified pig fat flavored beverage I want?
Another time.
Oh,
Come on, I want one too. Later.
I think Tracy's over at the tattoo parlor.
Oh, dear.
So, Fabian was just constantly instigating Michael, just trying to, get a reaction out of Michael,
Tracy's
like,
getting another
even
tattoo.
earlier in the story.
No, oh God, no. That Laszlo guy's there.
Laszlo, that asshole. What's he want?
It's Tracy that wants something. She wants to get back on Fame or Shame after you and Uncle T cut her cameo short.
Well, maybe we ought to help her out with that.
Maybe we oughta.
Hey, let me ask you. Back there with your mom. That went okay, didn't it?
Anything that ends with Fabian's burst eardrum is more than okay with me.
Yeah, I mean with me and your mom.
I think it's an important first step in, like, the direction of okay, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think they're in here.
So now this is the part where you're gonna humiliate Laszlo. So two really annoying characters, Fabian and Laszlo.
Hip that, says I'm capable of violence, but I'm awesome in the sack. So listen, babe, if you want to make it in Vinewood, you got to do whatever it takes, even if whatever it takes is a depressed borderline alcoholic who hosts the third most popular talent show amongst the 40-year-old female demographic.
See,
So,
Laszlo's a pervert.
You'll let me on the show if I blow you?
Yes, and if you could wear some black lipstick, the little guy loves the goth vibe.
Oh,
Whoa!
Laszlo.
Dude, that was entirely out of context, bro.
Jim, you find the ink slinger, sit on him. Laszlo here's gonna have a little cosmetic work done.
No, please.
Whoa. Stay put, you lame ass Mark.
Sure, kid.
What?
Come on, my punk days are long
Here's
behind me.
oh, yep.
Ow! Are you popping a fucking tent over here, you fucking psycho? You made me a pouty fucking hipster. Ow!
Oh, that looks purty. Here, let's get rid of this.
Oh my God, Papa Bear, what's Daddy number 2 gonna think about this?
Let's not get him involved.
Let's do. Just to be clear, I'm not paying for this, right? Just so you know, I've got a beachwear photo shoot next week.
I think this is gonna be
you
permanent on
butcher!
his body too.
Should I draw his 3 pubic hairs? There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
you got like a camera phone or a mirror I can.
Oh yeah, I'll get you a mirror, smash you over the head with it.
Fuck
better.
this.
Snip, snip.
Oh, this is a real one-stop shop. What are you doing? Oh, no, that's my signature, my ponytail. Now I gotta get extensions.
No, what you gotta get is my daughter, whatever she wants.
Yeah, without sucking on your piddle stick.
Look, okay, guys, that was a joke. I'm a clown. I'm a sad, lonely little clown.
You're gonna put her on your show and you're gonna make sure she looks good.
Look, okay, I got a lot of juice in this town, but I mean, I'm not a miracle.
Just do it!
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Trace, let's go. We gotta get to the therapist.
We gotta get to the therapist after all
I'll,
this.
call you or something, okay? Bye.
There's ever a family that needs therapy. My ponytail. How do I look? It's not good, is it?
Who knew you could use a tattoo gun?
It's one of those skills you pick up in prison. You know, inking your name on your cellie's ass.
Ew. Are you serious?
Come on! No! Quite.
Also, in Hollywood, this is actually the unfortunate thing is that stuff like this does happen. There's a lot of
Not
perverts
too difficult,
that are
but
like there's a lot of perverts that are movie directors, like, you know, hosts of TV shows and stuff like this, and they do crap like this where they try to get actors to sleep with them. So they try to get actresses to sleep with them, and to promise them a role, they take advantage of them. Stuff like this does happen in Hollywood. It's really
Therapist
messed up.
hasn't exactly been transformational to your mental health, so I don't know why he'd be
A lot of
better positioned to
scumbags
help
and a lot of
for
perverts in
dysfunctional.
Hollywood.
Hey, this was your mother's idea.
Well, I guess it beats yoga.
Pop, now he beats yoga. Literally. Like Fabian, around the head with the laptop? Oh yeah, like pow! Our old man released the dude's inner tranquility all over the bean machine patio.
To be honest, and I know it's karmically bad, but yeah, I fucking hate that dude.
Yeah, I know, right? He's so up his own ass. You're a fucking contortionist. Whoopee. I contort my junk all day long and I don't act all superior about it. Just a little ashamed and empty inside.
Overshare.
Hey, guy was talking smack to your mother.
Well, I applaud you, Pop.
Here. You're like finally like using your powers of selfishness and rage for like good. Not an objective universal good, but like a subjective what's in our best interest kind of good.
Fuck yeah, awesome. Let's rob somebody.
Do it, Dad!
Yeah, do it.
Enough, okay? I love that we're getting along, but knock it off.
Yeah, don't like actually rob a liquor store. That might like kill the mood.
Fucking therapy. Let's do that shit.
Hey, how about you just let your mom and me talk, okay? We got some issues we
Yeah,
gotta
Dad,
iron
go and
out.
rob somebody.
Seeing as you two aren't into it, you can just sit there and be quiet.
That's cool with me.
I got all the prescriptions I need, at least for the meantime.
Thank you.
So now we're going to Dr. Friedlander's office, and remember, Dr.
Michael,
Friedlander does
kids?
not care.
Let's go inside. Okay.
He's Dr. Friedlander is another massive scumbag. So 3 scumbags you encounter in this mission: Fabian, Laszlo, and Dr. Friedlander.
Fighting.
Amanda!
Hello.
Good to see you again. Michael, I'm so glad. Isn't this great?
Fantastic.
Michael, be positive.
I am being positive. This is me being positive.
Give it up, Michael. The sarcasm. It's one of the reasons I moved out. It's beneath you.
No, it's not, Amanda. Trust me. Nothing's beneath me.
No, normally there's a whore beneath you.
You know, for someone who spends every waking moment working on themselves inside and out, I gotta tell you, the progress has been really fucking slow.
How would you know what progress is like, you stupid murdering shit?
Gee, because all you do is whine at me.
Oh, all I do is whine. Michael, could you please stop murdering people? Michael, could you please stop endangering me and the both of your children? You kill people and then you sit in the sun and drink and feel guilty about it. That is not work.
I don't see you complaining on the way to the fucking bank.
That's true. She took all the money that he had. He had dirty money.
We're trailer trash.
And she was fine with living under that.
We were taught to do this.
Get a center, Michael. You have no center.
How about you suck my cock? Huh? No, wait. We'll both get a center before that ever happens.
You are such a fucking animal, a deranged animal.
You fucking ain't right on deranged. How could I not be?
I should have had you locked up years ago, you stupid shit.
Do it. I'll put you in the fucking ground with the rest of them.
And
Whoa.
that's really all the time we have.
Oh,
See, I told you, Dr. Freelander doesn't care.
I
He just
think
takes money.
We made some real progress there.
He didn't say anything. He did nothing.
Oh, Michael, I hope this goes without saying, but family work is a little more expensive.
What, double?
Squared.
Of course.
Quadruple the amount.
Take
My
care now.
God. This...
Hey, so you gonna come home with me or what?
guess we'll give it a try.
All right, then.
This level has to have the most amount of scumbags ever in a GTA game. Fabian, Laszlo, and Dr. Friedlander.
So, will you drive us
$4,000 for sitting there for 5 minutes. That was oh my God. Dr. Friedlander is insane.
You know, there was a moment there.
Insane and greedy.
I thought,
What?
I don't know, like maybe we still had a ways to go. You know, like maybe we need more time.
Time for what?
Time to move beyond screaming at each other.
That was cathartic.
Catharsis all over my face.
Ooh, I got a warm, fuzzy feeling.
Probably just the meds you raided.
Okay. Cathartic. All right. I just don't want it to be more of the same.
Now you're the one making the demands?
No, not demands. I'm saying you're right. Something was broke, and we gotta work at fixing it.
We do. All of us.
Yes, Mom.
For real, peeps.
Because I started to understand something in there. No one else gets this family. Not Dr. Friedlander, or my yoga teacher, or our tennis coach.
All
or
of
the
them
juice guy,
scumbags.
or the dog walker.
Oh, hey. Oh.
Or Jimmy's third grade teacher.
Or the trash guy.
Or Dad's proctologist.
Or the guy that thinks he's Jesus on Vespucci Beach.
Or the hippie bum who thinks the world is ending.
We're stuck with each other. I mean, how do you explain faking our deaths, changing our names, all the lying to the FIB? That monster, Trevor?
There's no explaining Uncle T.
Hey, is he coming to the next therapy session?
What? No. No. Jeez.
Just one thing, Michael. Don't get us killed. And don't get killed. Can you do that?
I'll give it my best shot. With every fiber of my being, I will do whatever it takes to make sure it doesn't happen. Promise.
And no more hookers or other women.
Yeah, Dad. Gross.
Here we are. Home sweet home. Remember this place?
Imagine if Trevor actually came to their therapy
Kids,
session.
Rooms. If you find dead bodies, cheap women, or Trevor Phillips, we're checking into the Rockford Hills Hotel.
This is one of the few GTA missions where you actually don't kill anybody. I know that might sound crazy, and the only objective is to complete the mission quickly. But that is like that it's ridiculous because almost every single GTA mission you kill somebody, almost every mission. But like this is one of the few missions you actually don't kill somebody. Oh, who's this? Trevor? What is he doing over here? And there's a bunch of dead bikers.
Oh. Last one standing. Again.
Okay, that was a very weird, switch. But I think that, oh yeah. Franklin. I think Franklin here is ready for the, okay. This is where Franklin has to get the plans now. And also, another thing I'll tell you about Amanda. When Michael says, I don't see you complaining on the way to the bank. That's actually true. Is Amanda, you know, is constantly complaining about Michael doing all these bad things. And she does have a point, don't get me wrong. You know, Michael's a bad guy. But the thing is, though, is that she...
It's Franklin, man. I'm following the architect.
All right, don't fuck it up.
All right.
But at the same time, she's perfectly fine with living all that money. All that blood money, all that dirty money that he has. She's perfectly fine with living under the luxury of that. So she's a massive hypocrite. And the thing is, this,
Hey, stupid! You can't be on here without a hat!
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Site inspection! Architect on
So this guy has the architect plans for the FIB building. But, like, a lot of, like, mafia wives, and Michael's not really a mobster, but a lot of mafia wives and gangster wives, they pretty much know what their husbands do. Most of them at least know. If their husband is like a soldier or like an associate, they might not know exactly, but if their husband is a capo or a boss, an underboss, they're gonna know what their husband does. And
there's always scope for improvement.
the mafia wives can be very ruthless also.
Those idiots
and
drilled the new caissons on the west side.
some of them take an approach like Amanda, where they pretend to be good people. They're like, oh, I'm not responsible for what my husband does and all this other stuff, but they're married to a murderer. They're married to somebody that they know does horrible things and takes advantage of people and destroys other people's lives. And they're perfectly fine with living under that money. So they say, oh, I'm not responsible for what my husband does and all this other stuff, but they knew who they married. And it's just, it says they're perfectly fine with living under that blood money. I honestly wish this thing was in GTA Online, like this elevator that you could just use to get to the top of this building.
That's the engineer's plans.
There's so many missions that are up on this building.
Remember?
Yeah, that's it.
And I think you can just get the plans right away. I don't think you even need to follow this guy up here. I think you can just get the architect to give up his briefcase. This is probably going to be a good place to knock him out. Is there any witnesses here? Okay, perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, so whenever I play games, if there's a stealthy approach, I will always take it. That's what I always like doing, like planning things out, seeing my approach. What can I do here, stuff like that. I just personally hate it when people just charge in. I never like that. Okay, let's get out of here before somebody finds out. Okay, now we just take this to the factory, which is half a mile away. Okay, perfect.
Shit, Stan! Fucking believe him!
got this in the garment factory.
Ah, it's cracking.
Hey, you got him?
Of course I do, homie. Here.
Thank you.
So, all good?
Sure, homie. So is this shit for real? We just gonna rob the FIB and be allowed to walk by your boys like that?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Probably not. All right, Lester, what do you got?
I don't quite know yet. Give me a minute. I'm not a fucking computer. Oh, maybe I am. Here's what I think. We have two options. The new security software goes into containment mode in case of emergency, you know, earthquakes, mudslides, acts of God. So we could plant some fire bombs. They go bang! The emergency call goes out. We hijack it, show up as firemen, and then we grab the containment drive. Or we could hack the system on site. We'll go in by air. Hope we don't run into too much physical resistance.
Sounds relaxing. Either bombing an office ran by a division of corrupt government psychos or defeating one of the world's most complex security systems using our worthless-ass ninja skills, huh?
Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
So, guys,
if you favor the firebomb containment drive option, you'll go in with that janitor's ID you picked up. It'll be at night when most of the workers are off. You mop the place and plant the bombs where we need them.
Seriously? I got a mop?
Yeah, you really do. They'll clock you on the cameras if you're play acting. You also need a fire truck to show up in when the bombs go off, and a getaway car stashed in a quiet place near the bureau so you can torch the truck and get out. The car doesn't have to be anything special. There shouldn't be any heat.
Well, what about the other way, with the ninja skills?
Now, you choose that route, you won't be using the janitor's gear, but we had to cover all the bases. Your FIB paymasters will have to provide you with a chopper and a pilot. Now, you fly way up above the building, parachute in, and gain access through the roof here. Now, you'll need to be armed to the teeth, mind you, just in case the shit goes down.
Mopping or parachuting? Wow, you're making this choice really difficult.
So, Haynes has given us the leftover money from the Polito job to pull this mission, and the crew will be paid out of that. We keep the change. So, what's it gonna be?
So, what I was gonna try to say earlier is that this whole mission with the plans was really unrealistic, because what would have been more realistic is if Franklin kind of snuck in there and took a picture of the plans. That would have been more realistic. Like, you guys remember in San Andreas when CJ takes a picture of the casino plans?
Thinking about this one.
CJ took a picture of the plans in the casino, and so then they didn't know what that was about, why CJ was there. But somebody just knocked out a lead architect, took his briefcase with the plans for the FIB building. If investigators found that out, that FIB building would be under lockdown. Like, they wouldn't be completely, like, you know, shut down, but they would be on heightened alert. So they would just basically draw more attention to themselves just by taking the plans to this building. It would have been better if they somehow copied it without them noticing. The other thing is the janitor. A janitor is gonna be spied on probably by the government as well. So, like, a lot of places like this, like, people think that, like, a janitor at, like, maybe like an FBI building or something like that is not gonna be suspected. But basically, if somebody has access to that building, then they could do some kind of espionage. They could be involved in some kind of corruption. And so, because of that, if there's like a janitor at a police station, you know, he's not probably going to be checked that well. But if you're a janitor at the FBI headquarters, because that's what FIB is based on, you're going to be checked. And the government is probably going to spy on you a little bit. They're not going to spy on you 24/7, but they might listen on your phone calls or anything else like that just to see exactly who you are. Because even a janitor, they go into the FBI building, you know, they could do anything, really. You know, they're probably not going to have clearance on other levels, but if you're working at a place, even cleaning at like a, you know, top secret place like that, the government is going to be onto you. And the same thing is with the, if you work in an embassy. If you work in an embassy, like you work at a consulate or something like that, even if you're just a cleaner at the consulate, they're going to check you thoroughly. And it's actually kind of, the spying is, I think that, you know, the spying is really unnecessary, but I do think that it's, I do think that it's good that they check people, I don't think that, you know, the government should be spying on people, but there's a reason that they check people, like, you know, janitors even like that, because there's, you need to know who everybody is in a top secret building like that, because, you know, you have one person infiltrate that, and that's all it basically takes. They could pretty much do anything at that point. They could steal information, they could plant a hidden camera, you know, they could even plant a bomb. You know, there's just a lot of things that, so that's, you know, government is very thorough on, like, you know, places like that, FBI headquarters, or like a consulate or an embassy, and for good reason. Now, what approach am I going to do here? I guess I'll do roof approach first, because I'm going to do fire approach also, for people wondering. I'll do both approaches, I promise. But I'm going to do roof approach here first, because... and I'm going to have costumes for both of these, so I have a costume for the fire crew and a costume for the roof entry. But my fire costume is coming in, so it's still going to be a few days on that. So we're going to do roof entry, and then we'll do fire crew afterwards on that.
Of course. You'll need a hacker, a gunman, and a driver.
Ricky.
The hacker won't come in with you, but they'll help you break the system, talking you through the process from a remote location.
Ricky, I know he didn't do so good at the jewelry store, but he's probably gotten better, and he's still the same price.
I don't know how long it'll take you to get into the network. The gunman's there to buy you the time you need.
After what I saw this guy do to 24 bad cops and a half a ton of armor, I'd take him anywhere.
The driver will be waiting outside on
and
the getaway.
Taliana.
They'll source a vehicle, so bear that in mind.
This girl, Taliana, she's supposed to be good, and she'll work for way less than she's worth, if you believe that. I'm not gonna pass her up.
Taliana is the best driver.
This is a protected federal building. Are you absolutely sure this is how you want to take it? And we have a winner. I'll make the arrangements and call you when we're ready.
All right, shit, hit.
You know, I'm still looking into that Union Depository gig. It's real interesting. But I don't know if we can do it without you-know-who.
Well, as long as he can't do it without us.
Okay.
Okay, so it was basically to get 100%, you just have to knock him out before he gets up in the building. But I guess that's it for this part, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. On the next part, I think we'll be doing the Bureau raid on the next part. So thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Take care, everyone.